All right, so I want to talk about SVGs. I work with them on just about all of our websites. And there's a couple of things that trip me up. Now, whenever I get an SVG passed over to me through a mockup, through Sketch, I typically like to go through and just kind of clean up and manage these files. So whenever you get these groups here and you see a clipping path, you can go ahead and remove these clipping paths because you don't need them. And I typically kind of go through all of them just to make sure all those clipping paths are gone, because sometimes whenever we export these SVGs with those clipping paths, they just don't render correctly. So I try to go through and just kind of get rid of those clipping paths. So another thing that trips me up with SVGs is if I were to go ahead and export these icons, for example, and I already have one set up. Let's go to the website. So I have a Facebook icon here. Now say, and I'll do this inside of Chrome, if I wanted to change the color to red on this link, and inside we have the SVG, nothing happens. If I want to change the fill, nothing happens. Well, the reason why this is happening is because you have to change the fill inside of the actual SVG. So let me look for it. So we have the fill set to, this is white. And then we also have a stroke set to white. So what we got to do here is we got to change it. We got to change this to current color. Okay. I'll go ahead and refresh my page. Okay, so let's try this again. If I go ahead and I select my Facebook SVG icon and I select the A tag, now let's change the color. Hey, now it works. So just keep that in mind whenever you're working with SVGs and you're exporting them, especially in sketch files and you're getting that from a designer. Go ahead and try to clean up the mask, the clipping. You don't want any of those clipping files in there. And also, whenever you're exporting, just make sure the fills are set to current color if you want to add any hover states or you just happen to want to change the color with CSS. So that's all I got for you.